Welcome guys, we have another game here. This time we have LoueMT playing as the Mongols in the color orange against his opponent playing as the Ayyubids in the color blue. It is Enjoy. I think this is Nasu. I already forgot all the Japanese I learned all those years. I studied Japanese for 3 years when I was a teenager, from I believe like 15 years old to 18, something like that. I already forgot pretty much everything. Especially when I came to China, it's like my brain didn't have space for more than 3 languages. So I completely erased Japanese from my vocabulary so that I can learn Chinese. So anyway, I'm really curious about this game because Ayyubids is a civilization that it's very hard to deal with. They have a very nice timing for their castle age. Their dervish are really good at gathering those relics, and those camel lancers are really something else. So I'm really curious, like a civilization of the Mongols, what's his strategy against those? And I think we have the answer already. We're gonna see the barracks coming up for Louis. I'm gonna try to delay as much as possible his age up, and obviously try to deny the gold here. So obviously Ayyubids, we already know what they're gonna do. Like, most likely we can predict with 90% of the time they're gonna go feudal age with a military wing. They're gonna to get those desert raiders out there for free, and then they're gonna go castle with the economic wing growth, which will give them 8 villagers, which is huge at that point in the game. If they manage to get to castle really fast, 8 villages is a really good advantage. And then they're gonna take it from there. So the Mongols, obviously a very aggressive civilization. We're gonna already see Louis sending the villager here all across the map. This is gonna be a long distance wander. It really reminds me of my time when I was working at Ubisoft. I had a couple of friends where I like to wander a lot. I like to go out and walk, and sometimes I walk a little bit too much. And I asked my friends there, like, I had a couple of friends who just recently finished working on the latest Assassin's Creed, the Shadows, which is a very controversial topic, but anyway, we're not gonna touch this here in this video. We used to go out for a walk, and we used to call it the long distance wander, also known as the LD. So we used to say, hey guys, let's go for a LD. You want to go for a LD? And we just wander for 1 hour and something during office time, just to check, refresh the mind and everything. You can argue that, as artists, they are both artists. So that cancels the. I don't know if he got the bounty. He didn't get the bounty, right? Anyway, we needed that time to refresh our mind, to think about fresh ideas and come up with some obstacles that you have. Sometimes you don't know how to finish a piece, and then suddenly after walking, you know how to finish it. And we call it LD. This villager just did what I used to do at Ubisoft. Just went for a long distance wander, and there you go. He arrived, and he's gonna put the tower up. Now Enjoy have another gold vein here, which is not that far from home, but it's not very safe. He can potentially put his own outpost here and secure the gold that is far from the town center. It could be worse, to be honest, but he still will get access to gold. So I'm really curious how the Ayyubids will deal with this. So the tower is here. Gold, it's being denied for the moment. Meanwhile, the age up is gonna be the military wing reinforcement. And again, no surprise. Which, I don't know how much you can harass the Mongol, because all the bases are very well protected. Gold under the TC, wood under the TC. Most of the time, the only place you can put some damage on, it's the Uvu. But, yeah, it is what it is. That's what you have for the moment. You see a couple of spearmen already going there. It's a little bit of an art in Age of Empires to know when to produce units and when to stop producing units, because those resources could be used for upgrading some stuff, like upgrades, or maybe going for an age up and everything. So it takes a lot of practice to decide when to attack, when not to attack. That's the beauty of this game. Like these guys are these guys going to gold? Oh my god, these guys are wild. These guys are wild. It's like, no, never mind. Looks like he's gonna lose a villager here. Almost lost this one. Probably thinking about putting here on the ship, just to be safe. He's gonna be putting the mill here. He's gonna ignore the gold for the moment. The can is already here. He knows where the gold bank is. Scout potentially can go for this one, but this one is quite far from home. So this guy is pretty much a Spider-Man, no way home. So he's gonna put the barracks, the outpost here. And the archer is already out. I have 3 archers and the Desolator, so let's put the archer range here. He's gonna deal with those spearmen that are on the field. Let's see if Louis will think about going for stable. It's not. It's also gonna go for his own archers. So he's starting to get wheelbarrow. No trade for Louis, although the trade pause is not in a really bad position. Sometimes you see it like here or something. It's not that bad. It could be worse. So I bet he can still trade if he wanted to. But looks like he will focus on attacking first. There's no time for trade at the moment. Let's just keep attacking, boys. It looks like the spearman will leave. Emplacements on the outposts are already there, so he can leave these outposts for the moment. So I'm gonna get back with those spearmen back home for some reason. And looks like Enjoy will enjoy his gold vein here. And he will have... I think this will guarantee that he will go castle. I have a slight suspicion that that's what will happen. So we will see. We will see. He has already halfway in the foot. And if things get really complicated, you can opt to go for the culture win advance. You don't want to if you have the chance to go for the economic win to get those 3 villagers. But if things are you're with a lot of pressure, you may be thinking about it. The guy is already here. He knows where he is. He knows there's only 1 outpost. I would secure with a couple of outposts here, just because you know you don't have much units outside. So probably a couple of outposts pretty much guarantees that your gold is gonna be kind of safe. Like 90% of the time. A couple of outposts is maybe a big investment, but it works quite good. It works quite good. And Louis is coming with the Suicide Squad. Actually putting he moving the deer stone somewhere. Oh, it's just moving here. For some reason I thought deer stones were gonna be put around here in this map, which I have seen before. Don't think it's something that you have never seen. Like I've seen, I think it was Puppy Paw or one. I never know because you guys are twins, and I don't remember which one of those was. I think it was Puppy Paw. He played with the Mongols, and he played like I think it was Horseman at that time. Horseman with oh, there's a raider goes down. Horseman and what was the name? Mangodai, and just run away all the time and kite all the spearmen and put the deer stones there. And looks like Enjoy lost access to the gold, and he went to torch this outpost. Now he is aging up. It's gonna be the economic win growth, and no, Louis pretty much did his best to deny the age up, but he got it at 8 minutes. So things are gonna start getting a little bit complicated for Louis at this point. If you have been in his situation, you know how things get hard for you when your opponent is in castle age and you are in the field age very early on. For one thing, hold on a second. Is he trading? Oh my god, Louis killed 10 villagers. That's huge. I don't even saw when that happened. It wasn't here for sure because the villagers ran away. Was it here in this outpost? I also don't think so. Or for some reason, Louis killed 10 villagers. Oh my god. If you managed to see that, let me know in the comments. Culture wing. Already there. Oh, so it's actually not the economic wing, it's the culture wing advance. He's not getting those extra villagers that he really needs now. So he's getting some Gulams out. They're gonna be tough boys against everything that you see here. Oh, there is plenty of units here. Oh my god, the deer stones is here. Guys, this is the Deer Stone Rush. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful thing to witness. It's like Louis' units are coming around the other side. Look at the Deer Stone Rush. Just when I was joking that it's not gonna happen, he actually put it there. I mean, better put it for your units than your economic units. Keshiks are gonna be out. 3 golems already there. He can still gather gold here. I don't know where he's getting the gold from. Oh, he's not. And he doesn't have enough wood to build a monastery to start gathering those relics. So he's in a really tough situation. Villagers here not knowing what to eat. They're fasting, actually. He needs to go for those berries, but Louis is there. And now Louis, let's take a look at his base. I already have a couple of stables, a couple of archery range. He's mining a lot of gold, so probably thinking about going castle himself. Meanwhile, I don't think 7 golems are gonna make it here. Like, against 16? Maybe, but those spearmen are gonna do some damage. And he doesn't have +1 range armor or any kind of blacksmith upgrade, so he's in a really tough spot. It's so funny how this town center is just keeps attacking the deer stones. Slow but steady, burning the landmark. It's like Louis went for the boar here. He's gonna get those eco upgrades. Archers, let's see how they deal against those golems. I don't know which arrow he chose. Maybe it's attack speed or move speed. It's gonna get more and more villagers. Gathering everyone, even the villagers. This is totally worth it for him. He already lost 17 villagers in this game. Let's take a look at Louis' vision. He knows where the villagers are. Just he needs to make sure he doesn't lose his army. Because if he does, he forces a fight here in the town center. He loses his army, then suddenly you are dealing with an opponent with 9 golems. And pretty much you have nothing to do with that. The Keshiks are already here. They're gonna be doing quite some decent damage to those golems. Gold is gonna be being gathered, but not for so long. It's like idle time for the villagers. Not looking really good for Enjoy. Not really enjoying this matchup, right? Numbers for Enjoy increasing. Archers there. No upgrades whatsoever, so still it's not this army is not as strong as it looks like. I mean, the Keshiks, they do have same range armor as the golems at the moment. Deer stones imposing some kind of respect here. Cannot. Actually, he can just gather the gold here. I don't know why he's going here. I mean, this one is safer. Technically, you have the town center very close to you. Blacksmith is coming. He's gathering some gold to get some upgrades out. Has enough for 1 upgrade. Meanwhile, economic units for Louis looking very good. He's also starting to trade. I say starting, but he's already on 15 traders. So his economy is gonna blossom. Kurutai is coming soon. A couple of, nothing like a couple of Mongol landmarks next to your base. And now Enjoy is going for it. He has enough army numbers. Be careful with those Keshiks. He's losing quite a lot of villagers so far. And he's way behind our villager count. This is a really tough matchup for Enjoy. Louis already on Castle Age. And Enjoy just arriving with a +1 range. Armor coming soon. But it's not gonna arrive that soon, so it's gonna take a lot of damage if he goes into Louis' base. finally takes the first villager. But he's dealing with a lot of traders too. And those traders are having 83 gold a trip, so these are very hard to deal with. Deer stones came back home. No problem. Meanwhile, veteran Keshiks, veteran archers coming soon. Our villagers running for their life. And now the Keshiks are already upgraded. He's going for it. Archers upgraded. Kurutai around it. Everyone has more attack. And Enjoy taps out. Well played by these two players. Hope you enjoyed this match. And if you do, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.